so done that. I literally stayed
Yeah, I think that's a
like the last few
okay angle. It'll get us all in.
I don't know how to sit. How are you sitting?
I don't know, cross-legged or something? Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Very professional.
Copy on your phone.
Oh, it's focusing on Marie's face. The beauty.
Framing alright, lighting alright.
Very professional. Evenly spread, like Philadelphia. Action! No, not action yet. Wait for Marie.
Hi everyone, this video is a story time of why we moved house. You can't tell the address. We're going to tell you everything and all the reasons of why we moved house. So it all started back in September 2019. It was freshers, we were getting used to the whole moving into the house, living independently. It was good times, But then the whole, I don't know, the series of everything that went wrong started. Such as,
I think it was October.
Apart from everything being wrong at this house, our landlord was the most, I don't know, she was so unorganised. Boiler stopped working, the shower started to leak, the thermostat just wasn't there. But nevertheless, we were all excited to start university and move into a new house. But then...
Danger!
What was the date?
It all went sour.
What date are we thinking about?
Burglary, the first one.
First one.
I've been out during the day, you've been at work. We were all getting work done, stuff like that. We were all sitting, watching TV in the back of the house. So we have a door in our house that connects the front of the house to the back of the house. Fire door is quite heavy. So we can't hear anything. If you're in the back of the house, you can't hear anything that's going on.
Yeah,
in
the
front.
TV was really loud as well,
So for the purpose of this video, we'll call this person Joe. So Joe came over to collect an ID for a night out, and he left very quickly, you know, he said hi, went very quickly, got his ID.
Suspicious, to be honest.
From day one, we all had, I don't know, it just seemed a bit off.
I personally got really bad vibes from him from the start.
Made him feel welcome as best we could. So this day he came along, he came to collect his ID for a night out. He left. A couple of minutes go by, we still have the TV on, it's quite loud. I hear something, so I pause the TV, I said, guys, what's that? Something, I don't know, it was just we heard something.
But then again, it could have been anything.
It could have been anything, yeah. It could have been just, I don't know, the plumbing, for example. It all seems fine until the next morning.
Yeah, because I didn't realise going to sleep that anything was missing. I just kind of didn't think much of it, went to bed.
So the next morning, I get a message on my phone from our group chat. It was Lucy. Actually, I'll put a screenshot of it up so you can see.
Really panicked, being like, has anyone moved my laptop? I think that's what I said. Or
yeah, we started to
anyone...
look for it.
Yeah, I think I just woke up and my routine was usually just like checking my emails or just kind of watching over Netflix, you know. But I just thought, oh, maybe I've misplaced it, maybe I put it in a different location. But then I literally searched my room, it wasn't there, and I was like, this is so weird. I mean, I wouldn't have accused any of you guys of stealing, but I was like, has anyone moved my laptop? Did anyone borrow it? And nobody said anything, so I was like, well, I mean...
Yeah, and then of course, panic.
Yeah, and then I noticed that my purses weren't there as well, and I was like, okay, this is weird. And my iPad, I think my iPad I noticed later because I didn't use it anyway, it was broken, so...
Oh, broken iPad.
But, yeah.
Yeah, enjoy burglar.
And we were kind of going through everything, like, did we lock the front door? Like, it was just, yeah, panic mode set in then, and I think that's when I realised, shit, we've been burgled.
We were thinking of all possible scenarios, what could have happened. Did Joe leave the door unlocked? Did someone see him leave without locking it?
I even was going through scenarios in my head, like, oh, did they come in when I was asleep? Like, I was literally panicking, I was in tears. I think I had like a proper mental breakdown, I was calling everyone.
Once we knew that everything was nicked from Lucy's room, we obviously called the police, but they didn't really do anything, to be honest. So the area that we lived in was kind of shitty anyway. It's a student area. I mean, the houses aren't really looked after very well. Our house was kind of on a corner, so it felt quite exposed. So the back garden was looking out onto sort of another street in a way. So you could see the house from all angles pretty much. And for that I guess it was a target, our house.
Plus at this point we didn't have a security light.
Yeah, and there's all the things with
And the massive
the
hedge.
garden wasn't very secure as well. It was literally leading to the street.
Yeah,
like there was
yeah,
no
there's a hole in
fence at that point.
the back fence was broken,
Yeah.
so that was a great way for someone to come onto the property and get in through the back or something. Lucy's room was right by the front door in our old house, so I guess that was the easiest room to target, because also they could have seen through your bedroom blinds.
Yeah, I reckon they were probably watching me.
By this point, knowing that we'd been burgled before, we always made sure we locked the front door. I guess we kind of brushed it off, knowing that possibly it may happen again, because if a burglar comes to burgle you, they know it's an easy target.
It was weird because things like that you don't think it would happen to you until it happens.
Yeah.
Like I'd never think, oh yeah, I'm gonna get burgled. Like you just don't think it's gonna happen to you.
Our front door on the old house was sort of kind of crystallised glass, so you could sort of see through if there was a light on the other side.
Because everyone was in the lounge apart from me and Lucy V. We were upstairs. We were both like getting ready to go downstairs, like join the movie, whatever. She heard a noise, so she came running to my room. I hear someone at the front door, like what's happening? And I was like, that was probably just someone like gone to the corner shop or something. And we like look over the banister, and we just saw like 2 people like trying to like fiddle with the lock.
They had their flashlight on the lock.
Yeah,
It's
because
just
all of the
so
lights were
weird.
off. They obviously like assumed that no one was in. Ruby put on the hallway light, like they just left straight away.
For about 4 months, you and Marie and Karis really were left in the house during lockdown.
Whenever I heard a noise, I'd panic because obviously from past experience,
It makes you
was
paranoid.
just every noise after that just made us so
Kind of
Yeah.
wary of everything.
It was just like, what is that? Like, have you locked the door? In fact, we still do that now.
I was staying at my parents, so I got a call from Karis and I was like rushing back to the house.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. Why am I getting burgled all the time?
We came back the next morning and one of Marie's windows were open. So I closed the door, just did my washing up, and then sat back down. I was like, I'm gonna double check with Marie and ask if she did leave her window open, like if we've like just to put my mind at ease. So like I messaged you and I was like, hello, did you leave your window open? You're like, no, I definitely closed it. So then that's when I started to panic and I was like, oh, maybe someone could be in the house. I could, like the staircase is above us and the landing, and then I could just hear like a creak, like not like a little creak where it's like, oh, it's probably the wind blowing the house or the floorboards. Like it sounded like a footstep, so I sort of like ran out the back door, barefoot on like 2%, and rang my friend.
It was raining as well, I swear.
It was a bit of a distant like creak, and I was like, oh, that doesn't sound good. So I left the house. I was like, just in case like anyone's in the house with me, I left the house and asked.
You went to the back of the house.
Yeah, I went to the back of the house outside the conservatory, and that's when I noticed the back window was like open and the blind was pulled like so.
My room upstairs, the back window was wide open.
I've got photos.
Which is right above the
I'll put
conservatory.
photos in. So someone could easily climb onto the conservatory roof into the upstairs bedroom.
The gutter like was hanging, and then the panels on the conservatory like squished down. The window was open, the drain was broken, and then I rang Max back from the gym, and I was on 2%, so I didn't want to call the police and then be cut off. I was like looking through the conservatory window and then the double doors, and then from where I was stood you can see the fire door like on an angle, so you can see like a gap when someone like opens it. You can sort of see like a dark gap, and then like the door just started opening slowly, and that's when I just sprinted. It was just
Did you say you could see someone in the...
I could see a face, but I could see like the door slowly opening, but like
No, that wouldn't
And
just
there's no
open
way
by
that would
itself.
have opened.
Yeah, the fire door
It-
wouldn't do
it
that.
was really
Yeah.
heavy.
yeah. And then we went to the back of the garden and sort of like looked and seen if we could see anything. I don't know why, because it's quite dangerous. It's a bit of a...
Could have been still there.
I know,
hiding.
yeah, that's a bit dangerous, but I don't know, just got a bit brave. Because our back gate was quite dodgy, like it fell down, and then there was like a whole other street that they could have just run out on, so they probably saw me on the phone, because I was on the phone to my friend at the time telling her about the drain on the window, and then they probably thought I was on the phone to the police, so they probably just ran out. So when the police came, they just investigated everything, they just like looked around.
After they'd looked around everywhere, moved everything around, they were like, can
Is
you go
anything
around the
moved?
house? And does everything look out of place?
Yeah, they moved everything. They moved your chair that was in front of the window, which, like, just
The main area of interest.
Yeah, and we were like, the chairs moved. They were like, oh no, that was just us.
Yeah, they were like, oh, we moved that. And I was like, well, how am I meant to, like, tell you what's moved and what's not moved when you've moved everything? It's just so funny. And the lady police officer, she said maybe the wind could have blown the door, but it was a fire door. And I was like, there's no chance. Like, come and feel it.
The wind cannot blow a door open.
Gordon the ghost guarding that door.
The wind cannot open a door. Can we just get that straight?
Because there's the chair next to the gutter, and then
Yeah.
your window open. It just looks like somebody's just gone in. It
Climbed
looks like
up on-
it's like
yeah.
a path.
He said to me and Marie, you've got to be really wary that they don't come back, because they probably would come
yeah,
back.
they
And I was just
just
like,
say
why would you
something
say that? Like, I'm really paranoid now. Yeah, so I didn't want to stay in the house. We took all the electronics and everything out, and that was it really.
What really annoyed me is what the policeman said about how the wind can open a door.
Oh,
It's
my
a fire
God.
door. There is no way on earth it
I
could
don't
have
know
opened
to
with the
come in and
wind.
talk about that, but I look
Dorset police are rubbish. Spread the word.
from that one.
Maybe it was just a poltergeist. It was just all a poltergeist.
It was
Well, we didn't
Gordon.
see anyone, so it could have
You
been.
didn't see any.
I think it was Gordon.
I didn't see a face. That's really scary. I just saw the door.
What a
like-
ghost then?
When it came to the shower leaking, as in leaking through the electricity like circulation thing, what was it?
From the video that you sent me, it looked like it was coming through the light bulb,
It was
and
scary.
I was like, how?
I'll put it in.
I was like, are you joking me?
It just seemed a bit kind of like this house was about to fall apart
Yeah.
any second.
We had issues with the shower before this.
We couldn't turn the shower colder, so it was like
Scalding hot,
Oh.
yeah. A lot of things wrong with student houses and
As to be
estate-
expected,
yeah.
but not to that level.
and estate agents that don't do anything,
Yeah.
and the landlords
They
actually.
just kind of like ignore you.
I had to go to the neighbours to have a shower one time.
Moral of the story: don't leave your doors unlocked, and don't trust
Your
Dorset
windows.
police.
So what we're saying is, the moral of the story is, lock your doors and windows.
Add your word, add your kids.
Don't leave your things on display, and don't trust Dorset police.
Don't choose the downstairs room at the front of the house.
That's my room right now.
If you are moving to uni soon or have moved to uni, I wish you the best of luck. What are you doing? Are you online? Are you going in? Let me know in the comments.
We're in lockdown in halls.
I'm just
If you
gonna cry
are,
now.
I'm so sorry because that is so
That
peak.
sounds so horrible, and I'm
Um,
sending you the best of luck. Let me know if you've experienced anything similar at university. Follow Karis, Marie and Lucy and myself on Instagram.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more content.
Thank you so much for watching. Good luck at uni, and I'll see you very soon.
Bye folks!